Going into the night, that feeling hard to describe. The night, a place we shouldn't have never left, a door to a different world. A night out of town, not too long from the city lights, from the noise of cars, just far enough to get away from the fuss, the noise, and the savagery. A beautiful and fulfilling dance under the moonlight. That emotion when just about to get into it like nothing else really mattered. Its unearthly beauty triggers my excitement straight away every time. A dozen shadows of gray sprayed by the treetops sprawled out there. The breeze felt just good in this summer turning. The predator in me soon turned on too, even when you know you wouldn't need your basic instinct. Everything seems to fall into place. I wish I could get into the night and never turn back. No rushes, I thought. I took it easy. I needed to think about things. I had all the time to get lost. I thought about Victoria. She is something important going on in my life. I had all the time for it last night, to think about the point where we were at. Soon I will be seeing her. It makes me immensely proud. I am so lucky to have her. So going into the night felt even better. I thought about true love and I wondered if ours was true love. It soon made no sense to think about that. I felt so happy and blessed with her. I remember the last time I went into the night there with somebody. I was way younger that time. It was a last winter shake. I got everything ready for the little elopement at home. The booze, the candles, the youth, the entertainment. I shut the door gently. Everything and everyone seemed quiet into place. I gained the rocky and unsettling little trail. The night threw a shroud upon us, igniting like usual. Just in time, I thought. The happiness was pure and honest. Theirs was no point on hurrying things up. The time was endless that night. We had all the night ahead and that seemed an entire world. It was a Friday night or the evening before big holidays. That was a cold night, but we had been through worse and colder nights anyway. The night, that place we should have never left, I thought back then too. The night is a state of mind, I know, a place we can turn to when we want to be ourselves again. To find ourselves again. Freed from the fuss, the racket, the artificial. Step by step the night calls always my name and I make it to it. I feel myself often going deep into it, like an animal in its habitat. The full moon reflected upon the swamp. The colors were extremely beautiful back then too. The city from there reminded me of one of those beautifully lighted at night European cities I had never visited. Nothing to win, nothing to lose, I thought. I am a night child. It was starting to happen. The sky started changing color in a very unique way. The treetops melt into the darkened and somehow red sky. Back in the day, she was not completely convinced of our great escape. Do you have anything better to do? Anything to lose in the night? I asked. It's natural holding hands, that's the point where we stood. I tried to be reassuring. Everyone has secrets, everyone likes to do things nobody will ever know. She giggled and ascertained, I was obviously only joking. I'm not 19, you are, you gotta be home at 10 p.m., I replied. The roads were an unstoppable flow that couldn't be cancelled, there they merged with the silence of the night. The trucks honk out from somewhere were just part of the soundtrack of the night. It was great to be out of town and into the night again. It always felt like the first time. I laid my arms upon the back of the bench, sighted and open a beer. Every sound, every color caught my attention. I thought it was the night that stimulated the senses. I sensed the weight of the days go away. For a moment we played to empty our minds, and it was surprisingly easy. It is moments like those that make things make you stop desiring and thinking on the future. Do you know where we are? She asked. No idea where we've come to, but the lights will always guide you home, I said. At those points secrets stream out in parade. I don't consider them secrets, just confessions if at all. The night, people always turn to think in indecent propositions, and those are fine if they occur, but I prefer to grab the whole potential of it. I always think of it as a remedy for the impasse. The things you are not able to see hide in front of your eyes there, behind the most unsettling dark and green bushes. I thought about Victoria again and in how content I was. I saw the evolution in me. How mature I had turned to be. I wondered if Victoria was the type of girl that would love to elope into the night. I soon rejected the idea altogether over and above thinking on how positive she was about things. I was convinced that she would find it interesting or as a romantic secret date where anything could happen. I knew she would be sharing with me very interesting secrets. I saw the contrast between my last elopement here and how I'd be now with Victoria, and I smirked satisfactorily. I am undoubtedly on my prime.